Hi ladies, welcome into Victorian Cowgirl Posh in Sedona, Arizona. I'm Jessica and today I have the newest vintage collection arrivals for you. So the first ones of spring. In one of my recent videos I kind of talked about how some of my lines this year were doing a lot more black and ivory, and that's exactly what we're going to see today. So check out what's in the video, and if you're on Facebook, please check out our still photos as well, because I've connected these pieces with different outfits to make them into from the store. Our first piece is a new take on one of the vintage collection skirts. Now in the past we were so used to them being floor length and they were covered with embroidery quite often, or the mermaid skirt with those layers and layers and layers and layers of ruffles. Now they have the bubble skirt. And this is really cool because it is still tiered. We've got 4 different tiers here that go down this dress, all connected. And so it just gives it some volume and some fun movement. And then that bottom line is actually stitched underneath, and so it's just kind of a really soft layer that finishes on the bottom. So that one's going to be a really cute and cool one. Depending on how you're wanting to take your styling, you're going to have a lot of different options to do there. Now, if you've noticed me and my feathers as I'm moving around, as they call them at least on golden retriever dogs, I have all this fringe on my shirt. So fun piece. We've got mesh top, mesh down the sleeves, mesh across the back, and then all across the back and down the sleeves as well, it's these really long pieces of fringe. And so this one too, just so fun. I couldn't help but style it in a Western way for today. How cool would it be to go to a concert in something like this? I think, again, you're dancing, you're moving, and that's just really carrying that movement through. Really fun piece. Layer the necklaces over the top, layer some great long earrings, do something like that, because again, we have a black canvas, and so you are able to take and do so many things with that too. So that's another thing that I like about this piece. It's kind of like what they would give us in their jewelry dress before. They would just give us this really nice crisp black neckline. So here we go with being able to put some jewelry on. I just put one on today because I added the boots and the belt, but you do you, ladies. Now, we've got this piece as well. They call it a dress. I will say that on me, it's just a hair too short for what I would want to wear as a dress, so I would be wearing it as a tunic. Deborah and I were talking about this before we started the video. She called it a tunic as well. So again, depending on your height, depending on your fit, your shaping, all of that, this is a great piece. We've got a beautiful pattern throughout. We've got a really cool connecting pattern on the back in a softer fabric. And then on the front, we've actually got a little bit of beadwork that's been done. And that's another thing that Vintage Collection has been known for in the past, is all their embroidery and beadwork on their pieces. And then the last piece today, we've seen some different blazers styled where you just kind of drape them over the shoulder. I haven't had any in the store, but I've seen them on a lot of the award shows and the big celebrity glitz and glam. Well, I feel like this shirt kind of serves that purpose in a much lighter and flowier fashion. So I thought this one just made more sense for the everyday kind of gal. It gives you a touch of glam with this really interesting arm, and then it's just soft and drapey, and it's sheer, and it has a touch of metallic throughout. So this is another piece that you can take and you can elevate it and make it into a dressier combination, or you can pair it with your denims and do something really cool on a casual level for that. So those are our pieces, ladies. I've got multiple sizes in because we just had these arrive. Let me know if I can answer any more questions, and be sure to check Facebook because Deborah will have more detailed shots there for you. Thank you and enjoy your day.